Legend of Total War here with part 4 of my Rome 2 Let's Play campaign as Epirus. Alright, so previously conquered quite a lot of territory from Carthage and its allies, and I want to continue doing that in this episode. Hopefully, I'd like to finish off Carthage, Nova Carthago, and Libya in this episode. Won't be able to do that if I manually resolve every battle. I feel like people give me less shit for auto-resolving so much these days, but that's just how the fucking game works. Don't blame me, blame the fucking game. Alright, so let's take him out. The great thing here is that if I lose any units, it's easy to replace them. Which we didn't. Good. Okay, we've also got another edict, and I've just remembered that I've had the bread and games edict here, which certainly served a purpose for a while, but right now we don't need it there anymore. Needs more. So this is still an auto-resolve stack, it's just it's a better auto-resolve stack. Alright. Okay, I don't think we need that anymore. And yeah, just try and build up our economy as much as possible as well. Might be an idea actually to get a peace treaty with Carthage. Not with Nova Carthago, they've got territory I'm going to go and take like next turn. Peace treaty doesn't serve me, but like Carthage and Ibosim, probably not going there anytime soon. Let's see if they'll accept it. Alright, good. And we can get some money out of them as well. Give me money. Let's see how much we can get. Okay, good.
You honor your people with your wisdom. We accept.
Good, no real resistance here. Don't need either of those. Okay, you actually need another unit. Same with you. Could have gotten them one of the regular hoplites, but fuck it. Okay, I want you to make your way down here. I want you to try and meet up with them. I want you to sabotage this army here, so that it doesn't make its way back west. Okay, so we just finished researching this, which gives us access to rank 1 champions, which I don't really need right now. And get consensual contracts. Those would be good. Actually, a champion here could be useful. Got to get that public order up. Are there any regions we're not taxing? We're not taxing Africa, but we certainly can now. And that's good for a bit of cash. And we'll have you hopefully force march to here, and you'll garrison this area and start recruiting better units here. As for the Navy, I might not use that for a little bit. It's more expensive than my crap stacks, and they don't perform as well. I needed them against Rome, against Carthage. I don't really need it right now. I'd much rather invest in my settlements. We'll get the navy back up to scratch later. Is there anyone here that hasn't had a promotion? Yeah, you can have one. Alright, good. Moving on. Good, that'll help make more cash. More cash means more armies. Suppose we don't need to sabotage them any further. I might go to war with Libya again soon, but we've got to keep in mind that if we go to war with Libya, we'll drag Carthage back at war with us. Probably not the best idea. Just for reputation reasons. Okay, actually, I want you to come over here and chase after this guy. No. Go with the better ones. I don't really like pikes, so I don't feel like using them. I'm sure if they attack, though, we'd still beat them. Alright, now I want you two to start making your way over this way. And you need to go back to Isle, just in case they come over here to attack it. They'll make their way over to Tingi. It doesn't look like it's well defended, or defended at all. And we'll take it. But most of the money that I have now I want to spend into these regions. Just try and improve my income. No, they'll just drag me into wars I don't want to fight. And they won't back me up in my wars. Because most of my wars are going to be aggressive wars. You just can't trust the AI in this, so no point making agreements with them like that. Alright. I want you to go over there and meet up. Oh shit! I just saw that. You'll need to force march back there. They won't be able to make it. I don't think they'll be able to get here in time, but shit, that's actually not good. You stay over here. Look, if they capture the settlement, I'll just recapture it. I can't force march where I don't see. I can't see what's going on. It'd be a very bad idea. I think you should protect Carthage. Okay, good. They weren't quite close enough to make the attack. Now, it looks to me like these guys here, they want to try for either Dimity or Isle. So if we just keep sabotaging him, eventually he won't be able to take anything. And keeps leveling up my guys. Okay, so a member of our family is running into considerable debts. His actions have brought disgrace upon him and the whole family. Pays debt. We've got the money. Takes multiple years apparently to walk this far. Public order, I feel like for the most part, is under control. What's it currently at? It's at -2, so we'll go another 2. This one here is a market settlement. I'd much prefer a civil settlement, provides public order and subsistence. Okay, we can get that. Good. Public order here is definitely stable. We can upgrade that. And that's good for wealth for agriculture, all regions. Very good. And let's move on. Good. Next time we sabotage it, it's going to take more damage. Well, that happens. Yeah, we'll get you. Now, can I... Okay, I can't adopt him. But him reducing corruption, I guess that helps out quite a bit. What's that corruption level at now? 13%. It's not that much anyway. I'm sure when our second army shows up, it'll be fine. You need to force march there. Oh, that must have been the army that had to replace the general. Good. And even if we take any damage, like any of the units get wiped out, which probably won't happen. Because here's the thing. I've explained this a couple of times, but if you put only spears in your army, what happens is they all sort of get attacked on the same wave of the auto resolve. But if you put like half spears, half archers, what happens is the archers don't take any damage, and all of the damage ends up with the militia hoplites. Like, you'll still win, but you'll end up losing maybe a couple of the units. That's why it's best to just spam one unit type, specifically the spears. No, I don't want any revolts. I'm not really big on looting, especially settlements that I, want to keep moving on from. Okay, so they'll take a few turns to recover, but not that much. Could recruit new units, but fuck it, just get rid of this. Stop him from moving. I don't think Carthage will break the priest treaty just yet. But just in case, prepare a navy. Or prepare our old navy. At Carellus, yep, upgrade this. Good for money, growth, and public order. This needs to be converted for money. And money. I'm a greedy shit and I want all the money. Now over here there's wine. So if we get a level 3, one of these, that's +3 public order to all regions, even though we've already got like 2 other resources of wine. It all stacks. Which, when I first saw the patch and saw what it did, I thought that was kind of silly, but I'm not going to complain. It makes the game a fuck ton easier. Especially on legendary difficulty, where public order is usually a problem. just means that I can build so many mines everywhere that the global public order will just negate any problems that they cause. Same with all the food. Just build whatever buildings that I want without having to worry about food. I'm happy to give you that. Whatever, just keep your wars away from me.
Take this subsidy.
No, not done killing you yet. Okay, now we could take Gadira, but we haven't finished with Mauritania yet. Alright, we wanted to switch that over to this. Suppose we could just send one of them down to go and capture that quickly. I'm going to take a bit of a risk here and force march down because I want to get this quickly. And you stay in the settlement. Because I would really like to take this. Good, we're just in range. Finish him off. It's actually pretty funny. For so long, people have said, "Oh, you should try Epirus. Epirus is so hard." I hear it all the time with every single fucking thing. "Oh, I bet you can't do Epirus. I have so much trouble." And so I do the first episode of Epirus, right? And as the comments come in, it's like, "Actually, Epirus is one of the easiest campaigns ever." And I'm just like, oh my god. The actual hardest campaign is the Seleucid. No, the actual hardest campaign is this, or whatever subjective thing that someone thinks is the hardest campaign. Whatever you think is the hardest campaign, whatever. I can handle them all. Legend. I bet you can't do Dacia on Imperator Augustus, and then I go and do it. Well, it's not actually the hardest campaign. The hardest campaign is actually, this is Total War Carthage. Well, guess what? I've already fucking done that. Yes, but you haven't done it on the latest patch. Latest patch is actually the easiest. The game has never been easier than it is right now. Even when the game, well, except for when the game first came out. Like, probably somewhere around patch 9 or 10, because I think it's on 14 now. Patch 9 or 10, that was where it was the hardest. Because, like, nothing was worth building. It was just like, plus 16, or sorry, minus 16 food or something like that to get to level 4. So everything would be at, like, level 1. It just wouldn't be worth it. So this is actually maxed out now. So what else do we want to build? What's going to provide us with money, because that's what we need. Another outskirts. I think there's some public forum buildings that are good for money. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I don't accept campaign challenges, because no matter how difficult the person who's asking for the challenge thinks it is, it's usually not. But, you know, this one here, I got paid to do it, which is fine. I mean, at the end of the day, I needed to do another Let's Play. It'll probably get views, and like, the funny thing is, at first, I was like, fuck off, I don't want to do this for... I don't want you to pay me for this suggestion, but then I thought, hang on. This could actually work out for me. It's a good deal. Done deal. And I did it. I'm doing it now. I wouldn't worry about them. In fact, them hanging out here is probably a good thing, because I'll... I can't... If I leave Tingy, the fleet will take it back. I got no money. Let's move on.
Return to your people and prepare them for death.
Well, I did say I wanted to go to war with Libya at some point. Did Carthage get... No, they didn't. Alright. So they're just transport, so they're easy to sink. Could fight it manually. Don't see the point. All we do is put one of our ships at risk. Okay, looks like we're safe on this border. Let's get moving. Now, you haven't finished recruiting those troops. You need to get back to it. Now, as for you, I want you to come back to Dimity. For one thing, you'll help maintain public order. Another thing, if any Libyans start charging up this way, I want you to kill them. Good, our little gamble here paid off. I mean, you can make calculated guesses sometimes. You know, I've killed a lot of Libyan armies. I can see where a lot of Libyan armies are. Even though I couldn't see much that was going on here, it didn't seem like there was any Libyan armies. So this one here provides +2 public order, snail vats. So look at +4 public order. And then what does it go up to? +6. It's all provinces. Holy shit, I'm just rolling around in public order. It's great. So they'll make their way back next turn. And then, yeah, Mauritania is under our control. And I think it would be in our best interest to conquer Spain. Because what you want to be doing is creating the smallest possible frontier that you can. The last thing you want is an empire that stretches, that's like wonky as hell. It's like starts here, it has borders with everyone. What you want to do is have pick a side of the map, cut off the enemy, and then just roll over the map from that distance. Because you can't have enough armies to ever patrol the entirety of your frontier. So you best keep that frontier nice and small. Sometimes I see other Let's Players and their map is just like, it looks like a dog's breakfast. You know, it's turn 500 and it's just, I got territory here, territory there, territory here, territory there. And they go, look at me, I've got 50 regions, I'm doing really well. It's like, yeah, but you can't get any more because it's like you're controlling 5 separate kingdoms. It's not centralized. You want to be connecting up those borders. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Let's move on. Since this guy's name is Davos, I'm going to call it the... Hang on, no, even better. The Onion Kniggets. Game of Thrones people will know exactly what I'm talking about. Hang on. It's still technically Niggets. So we'll put... There we go. The Onion Kniggets. There we go. Oh my god, is he being racist? No. I'm actually not this time. Moving on.
Can you not see?
You only just declared war on me, now you want a peace treaty. No, I want your territory now. We've got 2 new armies since the last time we fought, so yeah, that's something you're going to have to deal with. And your allies are weaker than ever. Do we have enough troops here to repel them? Probably not. Where's that spy that... Yeah, this one here. Alright, I want you to march down here. Right, I'm going to raise a new army. I want to take Gadira. Because the thing is, this one navy here is actually putting pressure on me in all three of these settlements. Because it can take whichever one it wants. It's waiting for me to leave. Now, it says there to reinstate a legacy. Oh, it's for fleet. Yeah, I remember that. And we'll just go adopt him. And give him a promotion. Now, he needs to raise some troops. No, I didn't construct that, that's right. So yeah, we gotta wait until they make a move one way or another. If we take Carthage, I think that'll be their last settlement. I think it's actually best at this stage here that we get a peace treaty with Nova Carthago. We want them to lower their guard.
Be welcome, emissary, if you come in peace. Be fearful if you come with false words, dripping with honeyed lies.
I actually think that this army here is going to be capable to take Cartuba. Actually, no. But if he comes and help, maybe. Because the sooner I can do that, the sooner these guys will start starving and making silly attacks to desperately try and take a region. Better this one, I think. Moving on.
Death will come on swift wings for you.
Fucking hell, they didn't even wait for the peace treaty to run out. These guys that I sabotaged for so long can't even take this. Good. Dishonorable wretches, the Carthaginians. No, the Romans did us a favour by wiping them out historically. I spit on the trade that we had before, apart from the fact that I needed it. I needed it then, I don't need it now. Outlasted its usefulness. Made a hell of a lot more profit by killing them. Okay. I don't think this navy will be able to make it back to Gadira. And Cartuba's just sitting there waiting to be taken. Good. I think this is their last region, which means they'll start starving now. Now if they end up taking this region back, I'll just retake it. Okay, all of our coastal region, well, most of our coastal regions are safe. I think this is a grain settlement here. So there's someone nearby. I just can't see him. Good, look at all that food. We just got a grain settlement. That's what I like to see, and we can upgrade it as well, get some more food. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Get rid of them. No. Just want to change that. Okay, this is now at full strength. Libya's navy is not that much of a concern. Garama was occupied by Libya. Yeah, so they're going to start starving now. That's good. They won't accept a peace treaty. So these guys landed. Let's see if Carthage will actually accept another peace treaty. I mean, it doesn't make sense for them to fight us.
I find the hate.
No.
Peace? I hate the word.
I tell you what, these non-aggression packs up here, they're really serving me quite well, because if I didn't set them up at the beginning, right now this would be owned by Macedon. Or, actually probably Epidamnos, by the RDA, and whatever the fuck they're called. Good, everything's nice and breezy, easy peasy, motherfucking squeezy.
At your command. Ready for orders.
I hope that this offer of coins will be
Fuck off. Seriously, you've backstabbed 2 peace treaties already. You're out of here. You're done. Don't get me wrong. I can appreciate a bit of a backstab, but you're just not going to get away with it with me. So, Cyrene took Mycomedes, but I don't think... Yeah, this one doesn't have grain. But Egypt has grain. Not that we need more grain, but we will eventually. I know, I'm a whore for grain. I just like to... I'd like to make sure my people are fed. At the end of the day, the most valuable resource on Earth is food and water. Clean drinking water. And able-bodied men who can pick up a spear, or a sword, or a shield. Keep that for the time being. Actually, I don't even think I need it anymore.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
Yeah, get rid of it. So it looks like Gadara is going to be taken if I don't do something about it. Just get rid of this. They might be able to kill them. Actually, they'll definitely be able to kill them if I send these guys in to help. But then Khartuba might be taken by these guys. Well, so what? Then we'll just kill them again.
And honor! At your command. We hunger.
Okay, so you can start making your way up here. I don't think they'll... Even if they do go to Midgard, we should be able to beat them now. Let's send the navy over here. I don't know how much resistance I'd expect down here, but I should at least have a look to see what's here. It hasn't started recruiting. I'll need you to assassinate him just to make sure that there's no armies. Last thing we want is them recruiting armies. Right, moving on.
We hunger for battle.
Oh, Legend, that army still had movement. Why didn't you move it? It was actually the agent. The army was out of movement.
trade is the gateway to prosperity.
It is, but so is killing you. You're the gateway to Egypt. I'm not going around you, I'm going to go through you. do want Egypt, but I kind of want Spain first, but Spain's always a pain to take, and you're kind of right next to me right now, and I've got Africa, well, most of Africa. You have no allies, so you kind of have no legs to stand on, and you're unreliable, so you can kiss my ass.
I think that
I'll fucking kill them instead.
I hope that
Nope. How are they considered reliable? They have been nothing but unreliable with me. So they went and hired every damn mercenary they could find. Fine. I don't think I invested any money into Cartuba, so no big deal. Like I said, I'll just go in there and retake it. Probably not next turn, because my army's not in the best shape. Unless I sent... I don't know, I guess we'll just see how we go. Noble woman. Is that one of my dignitaries? Yes, she died of old age. Oh, good. Sink this shit. Well, we took a lot of damage on that, more than I was expecting.
We still have a good wind. It is making
Actually, we took so much damage that I'm going to need to bring you up here to help defend against them. But we can hire some better units here. And don't worry, these guys are on their way.
orders. Get moving, you wretches. We hunger for battle.
Wait, don't I have a spy though? Yeah, here. Sabotage it. Maybe I should have sabotaged it last turn. I might not have been able to take it. Oh well. What's done is done. The thing is though, they do have quite a lot of troops. But I've got... I don't know. I mean, I think these guys are mostly shit. Now, where'd that motherfucker go? Let's hope so. Garam. Oh no, Garama's definitely got some resistance there. So what do we do with you? I mean, we're with Carthage, so we've got to keep an eye on them. I'll hire another champion here to maintain public order while the conquest is still going on. Now, what I'll do here, just for this turn, is hire a few mercenaries just to deter them from attacking. Oh wait, we already sabotaged them. They can't make it here anyway, so that was a waste of money. I'll just disband them. With the help of my fleet, we'll crush them. And so what do these guys here need? They need... Yeah, okay, no problem. Okay, I'm just going to pause the recording for 1 minute. I need to take a piss. I'll be right back. Okay, let's resume. So... just making our preparations before we hit Macomades. Looks like we're going to take out the majority of Cyrene's forces in one go. Actually, it'd be good if I can get a spy over there. Well, we'll see how we go. Alright, what else we need to do? So he needs to stay there because there's Carthaginian forces out this way. Actually, here's an idea. You actually stay over here. You go back here. You stand there. And you, and here, recruit. That way we get a little bit more done. All good, let's move on. So someone died. I stopped that adoption. Use this opportunity to get another family member. Okay, looks like they backed off there. Let's see. Let's do this. They have no allies. I could do it with just one army. I didn't need to bring anything else. Yeah, I think we need to fight this manually. Not. Damage is pretty much minimal. Good. And look who we see out here, Libya. Well, it's good that we found them now. Now we know where their other army is. Actually, they're down here as well. Okay, we found you. He needs to be assassinated. You, make your way down here. I'll exempt this region from taxation for the time being. Now, I believe I hired a champion here. So they're also starving in addition to the attrition that they took. Now, let's finish off Nova Carthage once and for all. You stay here. We don't need to garrison there anymore. Good. Once they're done here, and once they've recovered, probably lose a few units. Nope. Good. Nova Carthage goes out of the way. Move on to Carthage next. Don't need all this. But I do need to recruit new units, and I'll recruit the better ones. We've got the money for it, due to my astute administrations. Caramel will also be easy to take. And let's see here. Civil settlement, sure, and then I'm out of money. Well, so we need to hire another dignitary. Well, I don't need to, but I should. Get a few. It definitely makes its money's worth. So, Grand Camp following. Yeah, I would like to reduce the upkeep of my armies. I know by the end of the campaign, I'm probably going to be just rolling around in cash. But right now, I'm not really. If he was back over here, he could recruit, but I'm out of cash. And I'd prefer him to recruit these units here. They are much better. Fucking dickwood tried to assassinate my general. Fucking rolling in cash, thanks to that mission. I think I've got 7 armies. Yep. 1 fleet out of 4. Okay, let's take this. It's not the end of the Libyans, but actually it pretty much is. Someone took their settlement back. Cyrene. sabotage him. Because he's no threat. That being said, I don't think the other guy's a threat either, this one. Yeah, let's see if we can take this settlement just with the Navy. As long as I didn't lose any units, good. Could loot it, but I don't think I need the money from looting. It's not heaps. It just slows in. Oh, hang on, this is pretty good. So what do we get from this? Thessalian cavalry. That's pretty good stuff. But they're not good in auto-resolve, and we're currently auto-resolving our way through the campaign, so goodbye. We'll eventually build something along those lines, but not yet. Okay. Can I possibly force march? Nope. There's no resistance here. We'll send them to Orgula so that we can finish off Cyrene. Wherever Libya decides to attack out here, they're going to get wrecked. So how many regions do I have now? 27. Feels like more. Good, so all of those will lower public order. Increase it. But that's fine. Public order is pretty good. We got enough global bonuses to public order that it's keeping everything under control. So how much corruption are we suffering? A little bit. Okay, now if I increase tax rates, is that going to cause me problems in any province? Only in regions that we've just conquered. Everywhere else is okay. Yeah, I don't... Oh, this one actually provides a little bit of food, but I just don't think it's that worthy. Like, we don't need the food. Alright, moving on.
Ready for battle.
Now is the time for peace. Surely, even you can see this.
So they've actually got quite a bit of territory up, all the way up this way. No, it's in my best interest to finish you off. And if I gave them peace, they'll just declare war on me the moment it suits them. I did say I wanted to finish off Carthage and all their allies in this episode. Another reason why it's good to have multiple armies. Agents have a harder time slowing them down. Oh, here we go. Okay, even with just one army, it's still not enough. There are a lot of elephants. If I fought this manually, I reckon I'd lose. Because those elephants will just roll right over me. But because elephants, thankfully for me, don't perform well in auto-resolve, fuck them, I think I lost a unit there. Yep, but I don't think I can replace that here. But that's fine. We may not be able to move to Orgula. Good, yeah, I wasn't concerned. Best you use aggressive stance and try to finish them off. making a desperate attempt to try and get back to the settlement. So Davos died. Oh well, that happens. You can't really ever get too attached to any of your generals in this campaign just because at one turn per year, they just die so often. The once lame man, cured in Epirus, is walking the streets and rejoicing. The people are abandoning their homes and work to follow him on a pilgrimage to honor the gods. Honestly, I'd call bullshit, but... just do nothing. Yeah. Not worth my attention on some worthless prophet. Okay, we can't quite get to them. I can recruit in this region, but only one of those. It's a shame because I lost a regular hoplite. But I think these guys got lucky by those sabotages. God, that's stupid. Alright, I need to sabotage this army here. What are the Averni doing down here? Right, since those guys have been sabotaged, let's go across this way to Carthage. Because it's closer. Doesn't matter if we're not fully healed. Since he's been weakened, if he was to keep coming over this way, he'll be ready by the time they're... yeah. I don't want to put them out in the water yet. In fact, another fleet might be a good idea just to protect them. No. Gotta reinstate the legacy. Of course, it's going to take a little while before it's ready, but that's okay. And then need promotions so that... yeah, okay, good. Okay, we've still got 9,000 to spend. Let's spend it. All good, moving on. Actually, hang on, there's someone else I need to check. Okay, public order here is fine. I'll use you as a spy up this way. Now, I was referring to him here. You can still keep... I may need to free up some of those funds somewhere, because he needs to recruit another unit. Okay, just stop that one for now. That'll I'll fix it up in no time. Oh shit, I need to free up more funds. Don't want slums appearing here. There you go. And let's move on. So Cyrene's agents seem to be like their trump card here. They're actually doing a pretty good job with them. Good. Haven't held on to this settlement for that long, so that could have been a problem. Luckily it wasn't. So I think Libya only has fleets. Fleets have a very limited number of available mercenaries, so we shouldn't have to worry about them now. Don't care about gravitas. Wait, what did that do? After a couple of weeks, man disappeared, no doubt moving on to pastures new. Yeah. Now's the time to attack them before they build up their forces any further. Okay, you did get sabotaged, but luckily we don't. We don't need you. Now I think they've still got one army hanging around somewhere. There's not enough to take us on at all, though. Okay, now you can actually disband this unit to recruit what we had before. You can come up this way. All we need to do is assassinate him or destroy the army, and then that's the end of all these agents out here, so they're not going to last much longer. So out here we have the Seleucids. Right. So that means that Egypt's fucking gone. Alright, let's compare ourselves to the Seleucids. We're about equal strength. Now we're currently making not very much off them. They've only got one enemy. It might be an idea just to hold down here. It's not in our best interest, I think, to fight them right now. Whilst I think we can win, I think our efforts are better off over here. I mean, the only reason I wanted to get to Egypt was for the food. Wait until some sort of disaster hits them, and then we'll hit them. Yeah, we're expanding kind of too quickly. We need to reduce corruption, which takes time. Alright, so over here, this needs to be sabotaged again. They're not quite strong enough. Oh, hang on, I need to go back to Africa. Because he needs to keep recruiting. He's not quite at full strength yet. Hang on, maybe not. Let me see. Got him. Smashed him, that's what we want to see. And now you can keep coming through here. Thank you, I'll be taking this. I hope. Nope, I will not be. Why not? A lot of troops in the area. Alright, back off. And there's a large garrison here as well. And their transports. Shit, I might be biting off a bit too much more than I can chew here. I need to get the agents over here to sabotage them. If they decide that they're going to attack us, they could actually win. So a peace treaty might be in a good order right now. We'll hit them at a time of our choosing, a little bit later down the track.
The
Alright, I need to give them some money. I don't want to lose those armies. We've put ourselves in a bit of a bad situation there.
You wish to keep your time. Peace? I hate the word.
Fuck it, I'll just risk it. I mean, if they attack us, we should be able to withdraw, at least to back here. So we'll see what happens then, won't we? Moving on. If I withdraw, we're putting ourselves in a bit of a problem. Now, all I've got are spearmen. If I was to fight this battle manually, we would not win.
Fall back. Destination reached.
So everything is relying on them not being able to catch us. Oh, thank fuck. Gambled on that one, luckily won. And to make things better, they left the settlement undefended. They won't be able to capture Cyrene, but I need to stop them somehow.
At your command.
Alright, this will stop him. Good, that should be the end of Cyrene. Yep. As soon as you hear that music, they're done. Alright, so... Okay, luckily you can make it down here. He'll have to force march. We get all three armies back down here. Just this guy here slowing him down. Well then, he must have been. Yeah, okay. So take him out. It doesn't matter about the army speed right now. It's more important that they're safe. And the damage is minimal. And from here we've got a defensive position. Now we also increased our Imperium, so we get 3 more armies if we want. Get 2 more dignitaries. I will get 2 dignitaries right here. Didn't I? Yeah, you're just sitting out here. Help us maintain this public order. Good. Actually, no, that's pretty good for money. Let's switch this over to that. Alright, good. Don't think I need this anymore. What I might actually do is take him out of the settlement. No, stay in there. Oh shit. Stuck now. I was just thinking that if they were to attack, only 2 of these armies would actually be able to help because of this counts as 2. Even though you really wouldn't want them to. But we'd have the walls. I could actually fight that battle manually and do a good job. If we needed to. These guys, if the waters were clear, which I don't know, could send them across. So like I said, we are not going to go up against them. Here at Pitna. We could start making an expedition towards that. Because these guys here don't have anything else to do. You can't move. You can. Alright, I'll use the navy to escort them over there, because we need to consolidate that province. This province over here will be fine. I don't need this. Destroy it. And... civil town. Good. I don't think the Libyans are going to do anything. They're as good as dead. We just need to wait for them to die. Now, I just want to check all my regions to make sure there's no empty build slots anywhere. Good. I think we can justify taxing this now. It'll take quite some time for the region to revolt. What can I do to fix public order? Well, I'll build a actually I'll exempt it. I'll build a what are they fucking called there? The aqueduct thing. See, look at that, +6. It's better than this damn technology here.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders. Ready for battle. At your command.
Alright, let's level these guys up and then move on to the next turn. So yeah, really want to reduce our upkeep costs.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Okay, I'm glad they've done it this way, because we can easily just auto resolve this. Sure, we may end up losing some of our units, but whatever. Easily replaceable. They lose more, and we didn't even end up losing anything. That's what I'm saying. You've got to just have one unit type if you want to do the auto resolve spam. That's the best way to do the auto resolve. Now, when I say one unit type, I mean one type of unit, as in either all swordsmen, all spears, something like that. Doesn't have to be the exact same unit. Although I think it's better if it is all same unit. I mean, essentially the hoplites are just a bit better version of the militia hoplites. And eventually when we get Royal Guard, they'll be even... well, they're pikemen, aren't they? So I want you to stay in Orgula until it is time to fight the Seleucids. Keep an eye on them.
Stopping to rest a while.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
Alright, attach yourself here. Let's get going.
Put your backs into it, you men.
And you can probably just stay here for the time being. We'll have a look at what's there. If there's too much resistance, then we'll send reinforcements.
Commander, ready for orders.
So you're probably right to take on all three of these by yourself.
And honor.
Other two are a bit diminished at the moment. Can't imagine Carthage has got a whole lot of reserves after that. Nope. Small fleet there, nothing major, but I don't have enough to get to enough movement to get to us.
At your command. We
help next time.
How can I serve you? Do they all require shields?
Good. And we're making loads of money. Still don't know if I can justify doing that. Like, it's just not worth the risk at this stage. Wait until this navy's ready, then we'll go attack. Plenty of food, that's not a problem. Moving on. Well, if we want to take out the Carthaginians, we're sort of running out of time. Although they have more territory than I thought they would. They're all the way up this way. Yeah, I thought you'd want a peace treaty now, but I'm ready to keep conquering you. You can't. You won't be able to recruit fast enough to keep up with them. Especially with all your armies dead. And soon all of your regions captured. What are you going to do? Fucking nothing. Okay, I just noticed that. The Veneti are gone. So these guys over here, we need to make agreements with the Nori.
Gods of the afterlife, spare my ass. Well, why do you try?
Alright, so why do they hate me? Expansionism.
I have little gain in wasting the day on you. What you say had better please my ears.
I don't have any agreements with the Veneti, do I? No. I don't know. I need to get like a non-aggression pact with them. I don't have any troops up here. I could raise new armies. Maybe they'll be who I go for next. Go for after the people that you can't negotiate with. But I wanted to, after dealing with Carthage, conquer the rest of Iberia.
Besieging the settlement.
Okay, so we don't want him to get any chance to recruit. I could assassinate him, but I think I just want to know where they've got territory. I think that's just about it. Then we just need to take Ibosim. Right. Did we... Oh good, we finished that, so yeah, we're rolling in public order. Reduced corruption, excellent. Now we just need to reduce corruption further, a little bit. Actually... Yeah, I'll get that, because some of these regions are finishing their construction now. We've got plenty of food. And if anything, that'll just increase the amount of food. Yeah, it would. Like I said, just come over here and keep an eye on them, that's all. Actually, I have a feeling that I'm going to need you. Try and catch up if you can. Sort of come full circle back to Hellas. Okay, so this region here, don't need that. Don't need this, get rid of it. And let's move on. Hang on. Is this here recruiting? Alright, I need to free up some funds. So where will I free up some funds? start moving because they're almost finished. They're causing public order problems, but I don't think they're going to last out here too much longer. But what I'll do is I'll hire a new navy to go and sort them out.
Close your mouth.
No, you're done. That's it, you're out of here. Good. So pull all of your troops in Tarraco.
Come now, let us debate this matter like civilized.
No. Well, at least they stopped raiding, but I should still hunt them down and get rid of them. I reckon the Nori will come for me. Look, if they take a few regions from Italy, it's not a big deal. Slums and Garama, I guess I forgot to deal with that. Forgot to do that. They already secured his promotion, which means they already got the influence from it. Motherfuckers. Okay, looks like we've got a clear run to Epirus. The enemy fleets, and they can actually really move. I think I just need to keep one army there. Maybe. Let's see. That doesn't really matter. Just get over there.
This settlement. Laying siege to the settlement. Ready for advance. Glory and honor.
Okay. So this region here, yep, upgrade all this. Got to keep him there because it could come under attack. Probably should have assassinated him.
Blockading.
Right, what I'll do is I'll actually force march them a little bit more over here, because if they come down here and attack, we can just withdraw and it won't be a problem. Now, one ship off.
Your orders. All hands to the order.
Oh, I should have come off force march. It's too late now.
Yes.
Give us an idea of what's going on around here.
All hands.
It's not much.
For honor and glory.
If we send all of this over here, it'll be easy to get rid of them. Moving on.
Commander.
Yeah, see, they're going for it. It's alright. Just withdraw, they won't be able to catch us.
Retreat!
Problem here is that I won't be able to get to Epirus either. Fucking, how much movement did that have? Because it came all the way down to attack me and then back up. I forgot to move them. They're making their intentions very clear. I'll need to start recruiting. It's a good thing Italy allows us to recruit lots more. Now, any chance we could possibly get there? No, just out of range. Stay close to them, and we'll make it there next turn. Okay, so where are we? Over here in Crete. This time, we take it.
Ready for orders. It is an honor to serve. Returning to shore. Your orders? Our course is commander. On the move. It is returning to shore.
I declare war on you, motherfucker. No allies. Unlucky for you.
Siege to the settlement.
A little bit of damage, nothing major. Take him out in one fell swoop. Very nice. Actually, no, that's a pretty good place to put it. Still, I'm not really in a position to start recruiting them. Not yet. Still want more money. An overly not important territory here. But Hirapitna makes an additional 445. Better than nothing. Now, if I could just get the Nori to back off for a little while longer. Let's just see if we get a non-aggression pact. I'll throw some money at them because I just don't want to go to war with them. Because they have no other enemies, they're looking for a fight. Confident and devious. Okay, if we are going to be put into this fight, and I have to fight it manually, we're going to want elephants. Which, you know, they are expensive, but we can afford it. Tarantine Cav, I don't think it'd be helpful. This is going to be very expensive. 4,000 in upkeep. But it's just to deter them from making the attack. Because if they make the attack here and they start tearing down here, it's going to be ages before we send an army close enough to stop them. So we need to stop them there. Let's move on. I'll also need a spy out there. Might even be a good idea to get a defensive alliance with Massalia because they're right next to them. So let's send them that. I'm willing to get that defensive alliance with you now. That way, if they do declare war, these guys will put pressure on them. Or they'll... Oh, they're not quite right next to them, but whatever. Okay. Like I said, we can't keep these units. They're too expensive. I'll keep everything but the... Sorry, I'll keep just the elephants. And the Etruscan hop... No, they're too expensive. I said we're going to need a spy to sabotage any agents out here that give us shit. Okay, the Arverni out here, they seem like the next biggest target after Carthage. And they hate us, and they got loads of enemies. That makes them a prime target. What I'll also do is raise a new army down here, because I want something to hit them there. What am I doing? That's right, got to get someone over to Epirus to finalise the conquest of Carthage. Right, now you need to go back over here, get your last unit. Good. Now Carthage isn't quite wiped out, but there's no coming back for them. For the time being, we'll just stay in these regions. I won't declare war on the Arverni just yet. But yes, soon. I like to take out big countries, rather than lots of little ones. Alright, keep forgetting about you. Take this out.
Bear down on them.
Okay, so... Yep, good. Good, 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 good. That's too easy. Alright, I'm trading with Rhodes, aren't I? So they're a satrap of them, but if I speak with Tylus and say, hey, I want to go to war with Sardis, can I do that? They don't like me very much, though. But let me just check. Because it's sort of a stepping stone towards...
Brave or foolish or just
Let's
bad.
see.
Well, speak. I will listen before I turn you inside out.
Oh, these guys are at war with just about everyone. Where did it say Rhodos? It's Sardis, right. Rhodes is gone. These guys kind of like me. Alright, just having a look with them.
Welcome. Speak. Come on. Do not waste time. Better spend it hunting.
You know what? Let's send these guys back to Italy. The Seleucid Empire isn't a threat, I think, right now. They're dangerous, but they're not coming after us. So let's go home. Not go home, but go back to Italy to deal with people out here that cannot be negotiated with. We've negotiated with them right now. They're fine. As much as they hold great, rich territory, we're already rich. We don't necessarily need that. We need to take out our enemies. A rich settlement's great, but a dead enemy is better. Yeah, we don't need this. Out of money. Good. So, my next targets are the Arverni and the Nori, because they can't be trusted. Well, good, let's move on to the next turn.
At your command. Ready for battle.
Once again, I forgot to build in Garama. I haven't been taxing it. It's okay to tax now. So do that. So faction destroyed. Massagetai. Okay, so there's a step faction. There's probably still a bit of instability here. Right. Well, once we get rid of that, that'll fix up a lot of public order, because that's crap building. A lot of mercenaries, but I think we can take it out pretty easily. Just ignore them for the time being. Actually, no, I'll send the fleet to go kill them. Okay, just keep an eye on them. Maybe keep sabotaging them. We need to get some money back. I won't worry about this turn. Doesn't look like that. I don't know, it's hard to say. I mean, if they made an attack, these spear warriors would be a bit of a problem, especially if they come in and helped as well. Yeah, I should get some money back. So where did I spend money where I didn't necessarily need to? There. And then use this opportunity to recruit a few more troops. And also sabotage them to make sure that they don't come down. Oh, for fuck's sake, I did that, did I? Moron. Oh well. Okay, so these guys over here need to get moving. Put them on force march. They gotta get back to Italy. Okay, I think the Nori have already had their turn. Okay, good. Capture any settlement. Well, we're not actually in any wars now, are we? I mean, we are, but with people that don't have any settlements. But we're preparing for war against, what's it called? The Arverni. Good, just in range there. Very nice. That should finish off Libya. Okay, here's what we do. Put you out here, attack that, and then run away. Fuck me. I mean, he's just gonna run away. We just traded positions. Oh well, you have to stay there then. Now, who is also at war with the Arverni? The Lusitani, Slaves, Treverii, and Carnudes. Good. Taking on the Arverni and successfully beating them will give us access to the entirety of, or just about the entirety of, Iberia. I have to keep recruiting over here. I'm just going to fill the list, because otherwise I'll just keep forgetting. Oh man, look, we're at hour 36. Well, we haven't quite wiped out Carthage, but we took out all of their settlements, so that's as good as. So I'll just move on to the next turn, and then we'll end the episode there. I think for the time being, until we get the reinforcements, you should keep the mercenary Indian war elephants here, just as a deterrence for them. Keep trying to sabotage them. Well, that sucks, but that happens. So we've taken on the Romans, we've taken on the Greeks, taken on the Romans, taken on the Carthaginians. Now time to take on the barbarians. That'll be in the next episode. These can be disbanded now, I don't need them. Take care about that. Okay, so looking at things, we've got 62% influence. I probably should try and increase it. It's best to keep it, I think, right on 69%. How many territories do we have? 33. Conquered a lot in this episode. Like, just to give a tally of it. Lepsis, Macomades, Garamar, Sidamus, Dimity, Tingi, Migdol, Gedera, Kartuba, Kartadasht, Ibasim, Arsi, Tariko, and Hirapitna. No manually resolved fights. Anyway guys, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 5 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.